So let's talk about genealogy again. Clearly, there's two different mindsets as far as placing a spouse on the strong or the weak leg. But everybody is on the same page on one thing, which is when you have a spouse account, when you sponsor a coach from your first CBC, you put that coach on the inside of that spouse account's leg. So if this is your strong leg over here, and you put your spouse here, and then the team is still building down here, you make that spouse, once they get emerald, once they get themselves to emerald, then now they're emerald. And so now every coach that you sponsor from CBC 1 comes down here. And the reason that you do that is because if this is your strong leg, then instead of making nothing for building all the way down here, your spouse, if they're emerald, they earn $14 and you earn $1.40. So you're earning $15.40 instead of nothing, or your family is. If they're diamond, then you earn $19.80 instead of nothing, which is what you would earn if they went down here. Now, if it's a weak leg, the thought process is the same, but and everybody talks about stacking on the weak leg, and that's smart. I mean, for me and my team, the spouse goes on the strong leg, but all of the other CBCs go on the weak leg. And so I'll tell you, this is what our organization looked like for a while. So this was my strong leg here, and this was my weak leg. Okay, and that's because my legs had flopped a couple of times. But so Cody was right here on my weak leg. And then on the inside, my dad, who was working the business, as much as, he wanted to, but enough to get to diamond. So he's diamond, and this is the strong leg down here. And this is Cody's strong leg. And so then we put Cody's CBC 2 right here. So this is my dad. And so then what we had was, for every 100 points that came from here, so this becomes a strong leg. Forgive my writing, okay? And then we build this way. So if I sponsor a coach over here, this is where I put them. And so when that coach brings in 100 points, all these accounts being diamond, that means 18, 18, 18, 18. So that's $72 and $5.40 in matching bonus. So $77.40 for every 100 points of team volume. That's what they're talking about when they're talking about stacking business centers. Because if I built all the way down here, because if I just built outside right, every time I sponsored by CBC 1, I earned 18. And I think 77.40 is a lot better.